Jeremiah buys coffee.
No, that's not the title. It's
Jeremiah goes to the cafe.
It's still wrong.
Jeremiah, what would you call it? Buys tea?
No, it's Jeremiah goes to a cafe.
Oh.
You added the in it.
Oh, okay.
You were almost there. This is sort of a director's commentary.
Wicked West Coast Productions.
Wow.
Originally, we wanted to have Wicked West Coast be on the actual coffee mug itself. We didn't have time. What was it?
No, it was just easier to not do it.
Yeah.
A bit of lazy and a bit of, I don't know, whatever else you might want to call it.
Laziness, lack of time. Well, I wouldn't say laziness. It was just like, it didn't
We
matter that much.
We didn't have it planned for, so it was kind of just like, it was easier just to scrap it all together and then try and determine it on the day.
Originally, I wanted the girls to have clear cups, and I wanted them to be filled with like some sort of pink girly drink. I really wanted to be able to see the foam, but it was a lot of work to get that done as well.
It's like we're kind of all in the middle of stuff right now, and so it wasn't the easiest task.
And for our art director, wasn't also acting and also setting up lights,
and also had like a day job to deal with.
Yeah, we would have definitely had it. It takes a lot more time and effort to do little things like that than you would expect.
It's that, there's like the triangle of like time and money and whatever, where it's like, you know, if you don't have time, then you need money, and if you don't have money, then you need time.
Yeah.
Right?
And I was losing it at the tweaker in the background.
Oh yeah.
I
losing his shit.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it. There's like 2 takes where I just ruined the take because I'm laughing at Andrew.
Yeah.
Like this is like he had to tone it down so much. Like he had his eyes popping out of his head.
He just slams coffee in the background.
He's slamming 2 cups that are full of espresso. What do we think of the performance here from you? You're the same actor as the guy in the thing, so you can
I think my performance is pretty similar.
Similar to the substitute?
To the substitute, but I think it worked better.
Yeah. I think
my performance is probably weaker here overall.
I think the script is weaker here.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is why, you know, this is my favorite part. He turns to look at him. It added so much to it. He's also in the substitute, so kind of like this is another tragic character in his life. He's a caffeine addict. He's the only guy who doesn't fall asleep in his lectures because he's wired on caffeine.
Yeah.
Do you have change part? I think that one's not. When I added that in, I didn't think it was that funny. I kind of changed my mind on it.
I think it's required, but I think it's like it's the punchline to the whole thing.
I think if we had some way to like tie it into the start somehow.
I think my issue with this one is that it's not really as absurd.
Yeah, because this happens to people all. If you live in New York, this is like it happens every day.
No, like even when you consider what was happening in the first one versus this one, this is like relatively tame.
Yeah.
It's just he lost his government job and he's kind of just bitching about the government. I mean, he does go on like a bit of a tirade about his whole dead family and stuff, but like it's not to the same extent of like guy tries to go to bathroom.
Yeah.
Therefore I unload about my dead kid.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a different thing.
Yeah. I think it's an okay film, really.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
We did a decent job.
I don't know if
people are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I think people get a kick out of it.
Yeah. But we are gonna
leave a comment if you fucking loved it. So
this film is fucking dog shit.
Do you think so? No. I don't know, we've kind of gone over this the whole time. There's not a lot to talk about with Jeremiah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to talk about. It's a very simple film.
Yeah.
It's not the most ambitious piece we've ever made, and it's not the most like interesting.
Yeah. This very well could have been my first year film.
Yeah, it's very bare bones.
Yeah.
It's like 3 locked off shots in this one room. And that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Right? There's not a whole lot going on here. I don't know, it's like I said, I don't think it's not by any means our best work.
It was worth making, I think.
Oh, I think every movie's worth making.
I don't think that.
I think every one that we come up with is.
I don't think The Mirror was worth making.
We'll get to that one later. No, I mean, I think it's all worth making because it's all learning.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we're at the
not
point...
Not everything is worth watching.
We're at the point...
What I mean by that.
Yeah, we're at the point in this sort of artistic journey, and I've talked about this before, where it's you know there's quality versus quantity.
Yeah.
But like we need quantity so that we can get to quality.
Yeah.
Right? Because we need to put in those reps to actually like we're
Yeah.
not like we know what to do. It's just a matter of practicing.
Yeah.
The things that we know to do.
We
Right?
gotta get the form correct before we can lift heavy weights.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's a pretty accurate, pretty apt
Pretty
description.
astute observation.
Yes.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
What? Now you're just saying words. Now you're just saying fucking words. How do you feel about the Comic Sans?
I don't like it, honestly. I know what you're going for, but
I did it because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what font
we
fit in the film.
We never planned. Yeah.
I didn't know, like I had the sort of like the design background of the two of us, but I couldn't crack it. I was like, Comic Sans will work.
Yeah, we never planned for it, so it's actually probably the best thing we could have got. I want Comic Sans on my grave personally. There's a continuity error back there, actually.
Probably.
Where Andrew.
I don't know if it matters.
Andrew has his cups down here, and then the next shot is like up here.
That's fine.
I only just noticed, so
Yeah.
I watched this like 5 times. So.
I think our shots are fine.
Yeah, you're not as underexposed as I thought, but I think that's just.
No, working with it in color is the thing that
Yeah.
indicated to me that I was a little out.
The more I do cinematography, the more I realize you're lighting for skin tone.
But yeah,
It's like
that's the thing.
that's the only thing you're really lighting for. Everything else doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but I mean, like, skin tone's easily the most important thing. And I don't think that really clicked until I had to do color correction.
Yeah, because you need your actors to be visible.
Yeah, and also if their face is the right color, then you don't have to bring up any gain when you're increasing brightness or anything.
That poster's way too low.
Yeah, no, that poster
That's
sucks.
way too low.
That was a terrible idea.
It looks good here.
It looks decent there.
It
It would
looks
look
fine.
much better there.
It looks fine.
In the other shot, it would look much better.
It looks completely fine in my close, but the second you go to the fucking wide,
Yeah, it looks like that.
because we didn't adjust it.
Yeah.
Because really, in that close, it's cheated down.
Yeah.
It should be higher in the wide.
It also doesn't make sense that would even be there.
I don't think it doesn't make sense. That's fine. That's just like a random fucking
Yeah.
chalkboard. I think it's weird that we decided chalkboards actually.
Yeah, we should have.
Because the chalkboard makes sense for like the menu.
Yeah.
But you don't even see a menu.
Yeah, did we?
And then we
put it
just
up?
kind of got well, we did, but you don't see it in any shots because we never reversed.
Yeah, that's right. We changed it. This here was gonna
Because
be
you can't see it here, but like there's
and
like
that
a
was
bar.
easily
There's-
the best piece of artwork.
Yeah, they can't see it here, but there was a bar on the back
Yeah.
where the menu's hanging because that was like our cash spot that we were doing. But it's
We were going to have a reverse where Jeremiah is up there. Like you see him by the camera.
yeah, we scrapped that
We
whole thing
scrapped
because we
that,
were
yeah.
pressed for time at the end.
Directed by Jacob Burden.
Aren't you proud of
What's that
yourself?
say?
No, that's you. Aren't you proud?
Well, you know.
That's me. There I am.
Pride's a sin.
What?
Pride's a sin.
Yeah,
You're supposed to
yeah.
feel pride.
We both
You're
wrote.
supposed to feel disappointment with everything. That's what Jesus told me.
Yeah, I don't know. You got any final thoughts on this?
No.
It
Make
makes
sure
sure
to smash that like button, please. And
hit that notification bell.
join our Discord
No, we don't have one
and
of those.
our subreddit.